Enkosi ngokuhlala nathi nina babukela abahle abaqhafqhaf nisabukele yona Ekhaya Jikelele. Kanti ke ubusando kungena ufika sesichwechwela ngasemnyango kuba ngoku singena kwiyure yethu yesithathu. Manjalo se right ntombi?
Hayi ndi right sana ihora shakalombili lishayile mbukeli ake sibheke ihamba phambili kuleli hora.
Our mission was impactful. Its real success obviously will be measured on the ultimate objective of stopping the war.
Umengameli wezwe Cyril Ramaphosa kanye nezinye inhloko zombuso zamazwe ase-Afrika sebephothule uhambo lwabo obekuhloswe ngalokuqeda impi ephakathi kwelase-Russia ne-Ukraine.
I can't afford to buy food for my parents because I'm the breadwinner at home. I'm the only one who's working. So I couldn't even pay my daughter's school fees.
Abongikazi abaqeqeshelwe kwisebe lezempilo eGauteng ngexesha lokunwena kwe-COVID-19 bathi sekuphela inyanga ezintathu bengahlawulwa kodwa kulindeleke ukuba basebenze ngokwesiqhelo.
He has crawled, he's waiting for the decision, he's going to have to turn and go.
Imvula iphazamise usuku lwesithathu lomdlalo we-Ashes phakathi kwe-Australia neNgilandi eBirmingham. I-Australia ithathe amawikhethi amabili ngaphambi kokuthi imvula iphoqe abadlali ukuba baphume enkundleni okwesibili.
Sanibonani babukeli nginibingelele ke igama ngumxolisi wakwaMasango umethule weinhlelo zala eSABC. Sesime ngomumo ke ukuthamela isiqephu sanamhlanje sekhaya Jikelele kanye nonoxolo nokholosa. They've got us covered news, sports, entertainment nako futhi konke okuningi. Today's show is action packed. Iqala njengamanje ithokozele.
Umengameli wezwe Cyril Ramaphosa obehola ithimba labaholi bamazwe ase-Afrika belinomhlangano nomengameli wase-Ukraine nowase-Russia emzawini yokubhunga ngokuqedwa kwempi eqhubeka phakathi kwalamazwe womabili. Usachazeke uhambo lwabo njengolube nempumelelo. Nokho-ke umengameli ugcizelela ngokuthi izithelo zempumelelo yohambo lwabo zizolawulwa ukuthi le mpi eqhubeka e-Ukraine iyaphela noma cha.
Abaholi bamazwe ase-Afrika abayithimba ebelijutshelwe ukuyozama ukuqedwa kwempi bethule incomo zezwekazi lase-Afrika ngaphambi kamengameli wase-Russia kanye nowase-Ukraine ngokwehlukana. Phakathi kokunye abafuna lamazwe abhekene ngeziqu zamehlo avumelane ngakho ukuthi gunyazwe ungena kweinhlangano zosizo oluphuthumayo ezokolekelela ngosizo lokudla nokunye. Bahlongoze nokuthi lamazwe akhulule ngokushintshiselana ngeziboshwa zempi ezase-Ukraine zibuyele ezweni lazo kanjalo nezase-Russia zibuyele kwelakubo.
Our mission was impactful. Its real success obviously will be measured on the ultimate objective of stopping the war. But the impact that it has had is that one, we were listened to as we gave an African perspective on the war that's having negative consequences for our continent.
Umengameli wase-Russia naye utshele ithimba labaholi base-Afrika ukuthi uhulumeni wezwe lakhe awukaze wenqabe ukuhlala phansi nezwe lase-Ukraine kuxoxiswane.
Ngiwezwa kahle wonke amaphuzu nokukhathazeka kwenu nami ngiyazwelana nakho. Sikulungele thina ukuyibhekisisa incomo zenu asikaze siwenqaba umbono ukuthi kuxoxiswane kunalokho i-Ukraine yawenqaba lo mbono.
Umengameli Ramaphosa kanye noPutin baphinde babhunga eceleni maqondana nomhlangano wamazwe eBRICS nozosingathwa yiNingizimu Afrika nonyaka okulindeleke ukuthi uPutin abe ingxenye yawo. Ongacacike kahle njengoba inkantolo yomhlaba ifuna ukuthi elakuleli limbophe uma nje wabeka unyawo eNingizimu Afrika.
Kusenjalo abebese kuba ngomongameli belilizwe babonakalise ukulixhasa ilinge lenkokheli zase-Afrika zokuqhubisana nomba wokuzisa uxolo phakathi kwamazwe alayo iUkraine neRussia. Owayesakuba ngumongameli uThabo Mbeki uthi inika umdla into yokuba ezinkokheli zikhankanye ukuba eyona nto ibalulekileyo kwangoku kukuba omabini amaqela avumelane. Kwaye owayesakuba ngumongameli uJacob Zuma utyhola amazwe asentshona iNATO ngokuphazamisana neUkraine.
I'm glad that this African leadership that has gone to Moscow and to Kiev have said that their first task is to listen. Because I think it's important that they should understand what the Russian Federation is saying, what Ukraine is saying, to have a full grasp of the issues and matters at issue. I think it's only then that they would be able to elaborate a suggestion from Africa as to what we as Africans think should be done to end the war, to come out of the crisis. So I hope they have listened carefully to what has been said. As I say, because it's only after that it will be possible for us to say what needs to be done.
I think Russia has been saying this is their neighbor. You can't, in a neighboring country, bring NATO to interfere with Russia when you don't even want a country in the Middle East or Africa to think independently. You go there, you attack, you do everything. It's a one-sided discussion so far. But you need to find a solution to solve the problem. But people must be honest that in fact they are breaking the rules of the world because they are powerful. That does not help. And this particular war is in fact linked to the existence of BRICS. They don't like the existence of BRICS. And this started because they wanted to try to crush BRICS. But unfortunately, you can't crush BRICS.
Kusenjalo iDA ibhalele iParliament ifuna umengameli uCyril Ramaphosa aphendule ngokusheshsha malungana nalolu hambo lokuletha uxolo phakathi kweUkraine neRussia. Leli qembu likhala ngokuthi lolu hambo luthele ngehlazi ningizimu Afrika.
It's clear that over the past 2 days, the presidency has disgraced South Africa on the global stage, and that this so-called peace mission has been utterly shambolic. Not only did the presidency lie about being unaware of missile strikes in Kiev while the so-called peace mission was in town, but the administration's sheer incompetence ended up causing a plane load of bodyguards, journalists, and apparently unauthorized weapons to be denied entry into Poland. So the DA is now submitting a series of urgent parliamentary questions. We want to understand the full cost to the people of South Africa of this utterly shambolic political stunt.
Ukungavisisani kusaqhubeka kumbutho wezopolitiko zenze eGqeberha iNorthern Alliance okukulandela ukuchongwa kukaJabi Jansen njengenkokheli entsha kwinkomfa ebibanjwe ngomgqibelo engekho umongameli walombutho nosodolophu webhunga laseNelson Mandela Bay uGary van Niekerk.
Kuphuma abadala kungena abatsha kodwa lenkomfa iqhuba phantsi kwemeko enzima. Abaquzeleli benkomfa awakhange ayihoye imbalelwane esuka kuVan Niekerk. Amalungu ombutho athi awahlonitshi amalungelo abantu.
Not scared of any court. No court's got the power to take the power away from the people.
uBrevan Brown wonyulwe njengosekela mongameli. uBrown wagxotha kweli qela kunyaka ophelileyo kodwa kule nkomfa kuthathwe isigqibo sokuba axolele amalunga le-11 benqonyisiwe.
Congress has spoken. They gave the names of illegally suspended people by the previous regime, and those expulsions were lifted by Congress.
Kodwa oku akusiso isiphelo. uGary van Niekerk uthi usengumongameli weli qela kwaye le nkomfa bingekho semthethweni.
The FEC took a decision to host the conference later this year. Therefore, the so-called conference that was held is illegal because it was not sanctioned by the legitimate executive.
Ufanike uthi isihlalo sakhe njengosodolophu asichaphazelekanga, kodwa iinkokheli ezintsha zalo mbutho ziyakuphikisa oku, zisithi ziza kubhengeza izikhulu ezintathu njengezinabantu kwesi sixeko kwi-IEC ngomso. Ndingulerato Fekisi kwiindaba ze-SABC eGqeberha.
Sagxeka kakhulu ukubulawa ngesihluku wesifazane oneminyaka ama-41 ubudala onokukhubazeka ngokwengqondo eMasakala eMatatiyele Eastern Cape. Isidumbu sikaNomajama Ketsiwe esicuye izitho zomzimba satholakala ngoLwesine.
Inhlungu nonxunguphalo phakathi kwekhaya lakwaKhentsiwe. uNomajama Khentsiwe umzimba wakhe ufunyanwe ulahlwe ethafeni, utyhuthulwe amalungu omzimba. Eli khaya kungokunje lifuna kwenziwa ubulungiswa.
Sishoka kakhulu lento njengefamily eyenzekileyo kulo mntwana wethu uNomajama ngendlela amangalisayo. Asaphatha kakuhle kakhulu xa sesibona futhi nokuthi enyanisweni lento iyaqhubeka elalini. Akude kube khona solution kakuhle lento isenzeka.
Hey, siphatheka kubi kakhulu indaba kaNomajama. Kangangoba asikabikho right, asikakwazi kwakulala ezindlini kumbono esiwubonileyo okaNomajama wokugetyengwa kwakhe. Sive sibuhlungu sidanile xa ezolimala egetyengelwa elalini apho esaziwa khona. Kangangoba sicela amapolisa adlale indima yawo afumaneke lo muntu.
Urhulumente wephondo eMpuma Koloni uxhalabile ngezenzo zokubulawa kwabantu basetyhini nabantwana ingakumbi kumhlaba waseMatatiyele.
Lalani ngenxeba akuhlangweli ngehliye uThixo ukhona, kodwa urhulumente wenu uza kuyilwa lento futhi sizawuncedisana ukuze umuntu abe behind bars.
Umbutho ojongene nokulwisana nokuxhatshazwa kwamanina nabantwana ikhula Community Development umemelela isebe lezobulungisa kuba lijonge likwaqwalasela indlela engcono yokutsala nokugcina amagazi ngakumbi ezaphula imithetho elizweni loMzantsi Afrika.
Lixesha lobana xa umntwana ezalwa sibe nebhanki enguvimba yokugcina lonke amagazi ne-DNA ukwenzela uba xa umuntu oreshiweyo kuvele kuyiwe phaa kungabe kukhangela umuntu abakoqatyelwa ngapha. Siyazi into yobana kuvulwa apha ebhankini kokujonga uba ngekabani le DNA ifunyanwe ukukhangela umuntu.
Akukabanjwa mntu kwesi siganeko. Ndinkululeko Nyembezi weendaba ze-SABC eMatatiyele.
Abadlali kanye nabaphathi beqembu lebhola lombhoxo lase-Eastern Cape African Bombers sebethatha isinqumo sokuyibambela mathupha ngokulungisa inkundla iDenqeqe eGqeberha ngenxa yokubonakala sengathi umkhandlu Nelson Mandela Bay awusayinakile.
Abaphathi nabadlali beqela lasezwide iAfrican Bombers baqale iphulo lokucoca elibala laziwayo lombhoxo iDenqeqe. Elibala lilembali kwaye lalisetyenziswa liqela leKwaru ngonyaka bo-1970. Sithetha nje ngoku imeko yalo ayincumisi kwaphela liyonakaliswa ngoonqevu. Abanye basebenzisa elibala ukuphula umthetho. Abadlali beAfrican Bombers kunye namagqala ombhoxo bafuna ukuphinda badlala kwelibala labo.
Asikwazi ngokudlalela kwelibala ngenxa yemeko. Elibala ngokuseyihub ye-drugs, zinintsi izinto ezimbi ezenzekayo apha. Abahlali bale area i-patrollers apha xa bengenile apha badibana neemeko ezimbi gqithi. Umasipala ombaxa iNelson Mandela Bay uyavuma ukuba wenze impazamo ukungalihoyi elibala iminyaka, kodwa uthi uza kulungisa oku.
Ngoku ke siqalile ke ngoku ngendonga zangaphandle ukusakha ukuze kuyokwazi ungena ngaphakathi kuba lokho kunceda into uqalise ngaphakathi baze kakhona onqevu bafike bazokusigeliza kakhona.
Inkonde uDenqeqe nelithiwe ngaye elibala ngonyaka 1976 wayeligosa lezemidlalo ngexesha lorhulumente wocalucalulo apho wayelwela amalungelo abantu abantsundu. Ndinguzolani Moya weendaba ze-SABC ndiseGqeberha kwiphondo leMpuma Koloni.
Ngokumbukeli masithi qhwi evenkileni kodwa qiniseka ugqusha lazi kuba xa sibuye kaloku sakube sithetha naye umkhushola. Ndivumeleni ndithi ningendawo.
Siphinde sikwamukele mbukeli Ekhaya Jikelele breakfast show sahlezi nayo unoxolo kamtshali kanjalo nokholosa wakwa Lubisi. Phambilini ke mbukeli sikubikele udaba oluthi umsebenzi wokubuyisela idolobha laseKapa esimeni uyaqhubeka ezingxenyeni eziningi zasentshonalanga laleli dolobha kulandela izinsuku lidliva kanye nesimo sezulu esingesihle. Isiphepha sinamandla siye sadala kumonakalo omkhulu kwingqalazizinda kwavalwa ngisho nale imigwaqo. Imfula nemsingi bigcwele idla indwane kanti ke nezinkulungwane zezakhamuzi ziye zathinteka gabi. Kanti ke njengamanje ukusichazela kabanzi ngalezi ikhukhula sixhumane sangoma sezulu salapha eSABC esithandwa kakhulu umkhushulo kaMsimangwa osebenza lapha ya South African Weather Services ePitoli. Thabizolo asekubingelele sikwamukela ohlelweni Ekhaya Jikelele breakfast show sayisajabula ukuba nawe namhlanje kuseni.
Awu mangibingelele noxolo ngibingelele kinonke ngithi nje kwaze kwayintokozo.
Kwaze kwayintokozo mbukeli ukuthi sikhulume nomkhushulwa esePitoli. Yazi ngabe siyajabula ukuba wemkhushi ula e-studio kade nje ukholose ngaphambi ukuthi siyayitola utshela ababukeli ukuthi mesho ukuthi kuzoza umkhushulwa uze wenza lento ozuyenza egcineni ngezandla ukuthi nje ya ungayindawo. Ngifisa ngabe umbonile ngabe kungcono ukuthi sikuthole nangeZoom okanye ke cha next time mangabe sicela usuze lapha e-studio ngoba ababukeli bajabula kabi mangabe bekubona.
Kulungile sizokuhlela akunankinga ngoba ke konke sikwenzayo sikwenzela umphakathi sikwenzela ababukeli njalo nabo.
Sibonge kakhulu. Wemkhushi ziyini imbangela zalezi ikhukhula ezentshonalanga koloni?
Mangibonge kakhulu ukuthola ithuba kodwa ke ngiqale ngisho ngithi ke kumele into ekumele siyazi singabantu base Mzansi Afrika okanye nabantu baseKapa Jikelele ukuthi ke imvula esizithola eKapa noma ngizothi imvula eKapa okanye Western Cape entshonalanga nezwe zitholakala esikhathini ke sasebusika bese kuthi ke esikhathini sasehlobo bengatholi imvula bese siyithole enkabeni yezwe nasempumalanga nezwe ngesikhathi sasehlobo okusho ukuthi ke ebusika isimo esijwayelekile ukuthi ke imvula eKapa sitholakale ngenxa yemsinga ebandayo endlula kulezo ndawo.
Manje wemkhushi njengoba usho nje nawe ukuthi vele ngoba kuyisikhathi sebusika yilapho ke kulindele khona imvula eWestern Cape kanjalo naseKapa ingabe njengoba kuzoba nezinye nje imvula enamandla ezilindelekile entshonalanga uma ngabe ke qhathanisa nalezi kade zikhona ingabe sizobona ezoba west noma mhlawumbe ezingcono?
Impela engingakusho nje ngingasho ngithi ke kusesekuseni kakhulu ukuthi ke singathi ke imvula zizothanda ukwehla ngoba phela ke imasiqala isikhathi sasebusika okusho ukuthi ke sizoqhubeka siyithola lemsinga ebandayo ize noma ngokomonakalo noma ngokomthelela angeke ifane kodwa ke kusesekuseni kakhulu ukuthi singathi ke it's over sisazoqhubeka sibhekane naso isimo sokuthi ke eKapa entshonalanga sithole imvula kuyoze kuyogabanxa ubusika noma kuyongena lapha ekhathini ke zabo August ngoba ke ngalozo nkhathi lezo siyilapho siyobe sesiqala khona sibone imsinga ebandayo indlula lapha olwandle ingasakwazi ukuthi ke ithinte indawo zangaseKapa njengoba ngikhuluma nje uyangena umsinga obandayo eKapa ungena ke namathuba amakhulu kakhulu emvula ahambisana nesixwayiso esilapha kusigaba sesine semvula ke ezingana amandla ezingakhanda imonakalo siphinde futhi sibhekane nomoya lapha eWestern Cape siphinde futhi sibhekane nokuthukuthela kolwandle ngikhuluma ke ngesimo njengamanje abantu baseKapa babhekene naso osukwini ke la namhlanje.
Yisiphi ke sexwayiso Thabizolo ngasinika nje ke abantu basentshonalanga koloni ukuthi yini kufanele ukuthi bayiqaphele nokuthi yini futhi abangayenza ukuze phela bahlale bephephile?
Sigesiluse kakhulu ngoba inhlekelele into yawo wonke umuntu ukuthi ke siyacela ukuthi umphakathi wakithi usebenzisane nalaba abezenhlekelele ama-disaster management centers abangaphansi kwalo yamnyango esibiza sithi ke kwakhopta ukuze bezokwazi ukuthi ke mangabe kunexwayiso bekwazi ukuthi ke bebalekele endaweni ephephile ngoba akusiza ukubaleka uthola ukuthi uyabaleka ubalekela endaweni engaphephile. South African Weather Services sisebenzisana kakhulu ke nabe disaster ekutheni sinikezane information ukuthi ke yini okulindelekile sesishola ukuthi ke mangabe kuyenzeka ukuthi ke mhlumbe einkundleni zokuxhumana kuma radio station kuma television information abantu abakwazanga ukuyithola khona ngezathu ezithile siyanxusa ukuthi ke bebambane okanye kube nalobo budlelwane okukhona ekumele bebenze besemphakathini ukuthi kube kusebenze nalaba bama disaster management centers ngoba inhlekelele into ya wonke umuntu akusinalaba abazokuxhumana ikakhulukazi ama television nama radio station siyanxusa kakhulu ukuthi ke bethathe noma qaphele kakhulu noma bekuthathe into ehambisana nesixwayiso noma iwede ehambisana nesixwayiso beyithathe ngokuqikelela ukanye beyithathe kube yinto ebaluleke kakhulu ngoba inhlekelele into esuke ethinta impilo zabantu siyanxusa kakhulu ukuthi ke sibambisana sonke njengoba nikwazile ukungibiza sikwazi ukunikezana information njengoba ke nathi siyi South African Weather Service sibanazo izigaba zokukhipha ixwayiso ukuthi ke isixwayiso sesigaba sesibili sesithathu sesine kuze kuyoshala lapha kusigaba sesika10 okusho ukuthi ke mhlawumbe ngenxa yesikhathi kunganzima ukuthi ngiye ngigxile kakhulu lapho kodwa mama engabambisana umphakathi wakithi nama disaster management centers laba bezenhlekelele ngicabanga ukuthi ke singawehlisa amathuba okulimala kwempahla singawehlisa amathuba ukuthi ke kuphume imphefumulo kodwa iweather ngesikwazi kuyivimba mayisiza kumele ize kodwa into ebalekile ukuthi thina sireact kanjani ukwehlisa lo mathuba okulimala kwempahla nokuphuma komphefumulo.
Mkhoshulo uma ngabe mhlawumbe umbukeli simphuthile isimo sezulu lapha makuphela indaba mhlawumbe ikuphi lapha enye indawo angasithola khona isimo sezulu mhlawumbe amakhasi okuxhumana
singathola isimo sezulu ku website yakwa South African Weather Service aphinde futhi athole isimo sezulu ku Facebook yakwa South African Weather Service aphinde athole futhi ke i-update kuma Twitter khona lapha kwa South African Weather Service aphinde futhi athole isimo sezulu ikakhulukazi ke kwezinye inkundla zokuxhumana.
Siyabonga kakhulu ke Thabizolo ngesikhathi sakho nje uqhubeka nomsebenzi omuhle okwazisa abantu umphakathi ukuthi ke isimo sezulu sinjani. Khumbula ke mbukela ukuthi phela ungamthola umkhushula lapha eindabeni zesizulu mangabe iphela ngehora lesikhombisa kusihlwa ilapho ke asuke khona enza noma azisa ngesimo sezulu. Umkhushi Kholosa uthi uzozivakashela ngokuzayo.
Hayi makeze kuba oko nilindile nami ndiqonda bajonga ndifuna nje lanto nje ami nje athi
benza hlala ubuke neindaba zesizulu uhleze khona lapho.
Hayi ngiyevuya nina tani. Enkosi ngokuhlala nathi usabukele iEkhaya Jikelele apho kwinkqubo ndaba yakho ehamba phambili iDTT. Njengoba usazi kaloku umbukeli into yokubana apha kwiziko lethu leSABC sinentatheli ezingomakhwekhwetha ezibhabhela ngasentla. Kaloku ke njengokuba singena kwiveki siyafumanisa kaloku into yokubana zithini zona eziphala phambili eParlamente. Siyasebenzisana kakhulu ke nomnye intatheli yethu okhoyo usisilula Mamatya. Sisilula mama sikubulise sikwamkele ekhaya Jikelele.
Manibulele ndikubulise nakubabukeli besekhaya Jikelele Kholosa.
Kule mpela veki kaloku uye wasixelela into yokubana nizawuthatha ikhefu ndiyathemba into yokubana uthe zava kamnandi waphumla.
Kholosa njengoba benditshilo ndathi amalungu eParlamente azawukhathatha ikhefu oko akuthethi ukuthi thina singonondaba sisekhefini kodwa ke manditsho ndithi iParlamente izinezindlu ezimbini iNational Assembly kwakunye neNCOP. Ngolwesine weveki ephelileyo iNational Assembly ibigqibelisa ukuhlala so yona izawubuya in August. Kule veki iNCOP ebizwa ngokuba libhunga lesizwe lamaphondo ihleli Kholosa. Ngolwesibini umzekelo izawuxoxa ngombandela komthetho oyilwayo ojongene neSouth African Post Bank. Lo mbandela ke noxolo siyayazi into yobana lukhona utshintsho inguqu ezenziwayo kweliqandelo lePost Bank nalapho kuzawuthi kwenyulwe lo mthetho uzawuvumela into yobana kwenyulwe iCEO kwakunye neCFO. iNCOP zabibhizi ngalo mthetho oyilwayo ke kwakhona Kholosa ngolwesine iNCOP abaphathiswa becluster yeeconomics baza kube bephendula imibuzo ephuma kumalungu eParlamente pha kulandlu yeNCOP. Siyayazi ke into yobana imibuzo yaseParlamente yenye yendlela ethi amalungu eParlamente afuna impendulo ngayo kubaphathiswa into yokubana bawenza kakuhle na lo msebenzi wabo. Okunye ke noxolo siyayazi into yobana umphathiso wezimali uNokgodongwana ngoFebruary wayethe thaxa uhlahlo lwabiwo-mali olwaziwa ngokuba yibudget. I-NCOP ke ngoku izawuphinda iphicothe loo budget kaMnumzana uGodongwana kuba seyigqibile i-National Assembly ngayo yayithumela kwi-NCOP ukwenza into yobana amasebe karhulumente kwakunye namaqumrhu karhulumente akwazi ukusebenzisa imali kulo nyaka-mali ka-2023-2024. Kholosa.
Ingaba mhlambe ikhona intetho esingayilindela kuye umongameli uCyril Ramaphosa okanye uDeputy?
Bathi kule veki Kholosa badilile bona ngolesine kwelesithathu weveki ephelileyo uDeputy President uPaul Mashatile ebephendula imibuzo apha kwi-NCOP. So bona sakubabona ke ngoku kwitheme zayo bagqibile. Ukanti ke noxolo manditsho Kholosa manditsho ndithi okunye esikulindeleke uba kwenzeke ukuba le NCOP kwakhona nayo izawuthi ixovule umbandela womthetho oyilwayo wakwa-Eskom ojongene nokunika umnyinyiva kwityala laka-Eskom. Siyalazi uba ityala laka-Eskom lixabisa more than 400 billion rand. Unongxowa karhulumente ke Kholosa ufuna ukuthatha about 254 yeli tyala. Naleyo into yayibhengezwe ngumphathiso wezimali uNokgodongwana ngexesha lohlahlo lwabiwo-mali. So i-NCOP nayo ke ngoku izawuphinda iphicothe lo mbandela into yobana uNational Treasury eli tyala uzalithatha alibhatale njani okwenzela uba sinike umnyinyiva ku-Eskom. Siyayazi singabemi boMzantsi Afrika into yobana Eskom ujongene neengxaki esikakhulu uthe gqolo enkinkisha umbane okanye emilisela ucimicimi wombane. So lo mthetho uyilwayo ngomnye wezinto ke zijongene nokubona into yobana u-Eskom unamandla uyakwazi ukuzimela akwazi ukwenza nomsebenzi wakhe ekufuneke ewenzile. Ezo zinto ke sizilindeleyo kwi-NCOP kule veki. Bazawugqibelisa ke nabo ngolwesine bathatha ikhefu bayokubuya ke ngoku ngoSeptemba.
Sisilulama masibulele ngexesha lakho. Siyabulela kakhulu ngokuthi gqolo uqinisekisa into yokubona ababukeli bethu bafumana ulwazi ngokwenzeka eParlamente kule veki.
Siyabulela Kholosa kakhulu.
Lowo ke mbukeli besithetha naye nguye uSisilulama Maki oyintatheli yaseParlamente kweli ziko lase-SABC. Ngoko masithi qhwi kuninzi eseniphathele kona ningayindawo.
Phinde sikamkele mbukeli sibonga kakhulu ukuthi sahlezi nathi la ekhaya. Ukugqoka imyezane laphothile ephothula imfundo ephakeme kuvusa umuzwa wokuqhenya nokuthi wenze kahle. Futhi kumnandi kakhulu ke lapho ihlebo zakho sezikhona ukuzoyibonela ngokwazi ukuthi kukho konke osuhlangabezane nakho ukwazile ngempela ukuthweswa iziqu.
Amasiko okuthweswa kweziqu ayayiguquka ngokuhamba kwesikhathi futhi ayehluka ngokwamasiko amazwe ngamazwe. Kokujwayelekile ezinye zezindlela zezivame kakhulu emcimbini wokuthweswa iziqu zihlanganisa ukugqoka igqoko kanye namajazi, ukunikezwa kweziqu kanye nokugcotshwa okwakuhanjiswa ngokukhulu ukuzotha lokhu. Ukuthulwa kwenkulumo yokuthweswa iziqu bese abafundi bejikijela izigqoko zabo phezulu. Esikhathini eside lo mcimbi ubungenakho ukuxokozela. Kamuva nje sezashintsha izinto. Manje sekunendlela ezihlukile eziningana abantu abakujabulela ngayo ukuthwala iziqu. Ngokwesibonelo, abanye bayagiya nokugiya nokuyindlela yabo ebonisa injabulo njengoba bejwayele ukwenza emakhaya. Abanye bazwakalisa injabulo yabo ngokuhlabelela ingoma badumise ongabonwayo. Kanti abanye bona njengabasebasha sebavele badanse umdanso wesimanje wamapiano bese bashaya nevosho. Akwona wonke amanyuvesi akutusayo lokhu osekwenziwa abathweswa iziqu. Kamuva nje iphini likaShansela lenyuvesi yaseGoli ukhuze kabukhali izenzo ezifuzelezi. Washo ethi umcimbi wokuthweswa kweziqu akulona isekisi.
Ladies and gentlemen, I will not allow our graduation ceremony
to be turned into a circus. This is a respectable university. I would like to warn our graduates this evening, you perform games here, we will not tolerate that. Please let us not reduce this graduation ceremony into a circus.
Kanti ke ababukeli be-Ekhaya Jikelele bathe baphawula ngale ngxuba kaxaka.
Ngokubona kwami ayikho alikho icala ukuthi umuntu agubhe ngendlela afuna ukugubha ngayo. Into ekumele sikhumbule ukuthi for umuntu omnyama ukuthweswa iziqu akusiyonto encane. For one suke sesikhumbula izinto esisuke sesidlule kuzona lapha emanyuvesi, zonke ingqinamba esuke sesi-overcomile emanyuvesi, ingakho suke sicelebrate kanje lapha e-stage. Ngikhuluma ngezinto ezifana nendlala, kuyalanjwa phela emanyuvesi, kuyalanjwa emaresi. Ngikhuluma ngezinto zokuthi ulwa no-NSFAS, i-racism, the fact that abantu abanyama abaningi baphuma kuma-disadvantaged backgrounds. So mangabe ususe-stage laphayana usu-celebrate nawe ukuthi zonke lezi zinto lezi usu-overcomile.
Mina ngiyavumelana nabafundi basemanyuvesi ahlukile. I-graduation usuku lokujabula bafethu, usuku lokubungaza ukuthi ufundile ezikhathini ezinzima kodwa wagcina igcilini usuphumelele. So abantu abavunyelwe ukuthi begide emakuthi abacule bedanse beshaya umqashiya e-stage abakwenze lokho kulungile because lolu suku lufika kanye empilweni.
Nami ngithi hayi lokho sekwenziwa ingane zethu angisakwazi. Ngibona nje sekuwumsangano nje wodwa. Bengafisa nje ukuthi ingane zethu zithatha ama-degree wazo zibuyele emakhaya. Ziyekele nje lo msangano esezikwenza lapha esingakwazi. Nako konke lokho kunye kungalungile.
Enkosi ngokuhlala nathi nisabukele i-Ekhaya Jikelele. Kanti ke xa singena kwezemidlalo, iBafana Bafana ibukuzo luthulini iMorocco ngamanqaku 2 kwelinye e-FNB Stadium eRhawutini kule mpelaveki kumdlalo wokuzibekela indawo kwi-AFCON. Amabini ke lamaqela sele ekulungele ukuya kwi-Africa Cup of Nations, kodwa eli bilithuba leBafana Bafana lokuba bazibonakalise kwindebe yehlabathi eyandulelo wamagqibela kankqoyi, ithuba elithatyathwe yiBafana ngokufanelekileyo. Ngoku ke iBafana ikwinqanaba eliphezulu ku-Group K. Make sijonge ezinye zembalasane.
Corner taken short. Here is Percy Tau, threatening ball into the area, the keeper spills it into the net! What a start that is! Percy Tau will get credit for the goal, but it's a dreadful mistake by Munir Mohammedi.
Manje umunye wabadlali bethu abahle kakhulu uThapelo wenza iphasi enhle ngendlela esimangaliso. Ithuba ke lelo abafana beNingizimu Afrika ithuba! Oh! Yes! Ubesebenzile kodwa ugoalkeeper. Nanso ke yenzeka Iindaba. 2-0.
It just shows you what team spirit does, what playing at home does. When you've had confidence and you've had the proper preparation in your build-up work. Ziyech cuts inside, tries a left-footed shot. That's a brilliant goal. That is a brilliant goal from the Chelsea man.
Oh! Ejafika lapha. Limshaya endaweni okungafanele. Ethengla umihlali lapha uma yambela. Uthi unompempe umdlalo uphelile. Uphelile ke umdlalo. Iningizimu Afrika izolala iphakele phezulu kuyona iGroup K.
I-Australia ithathe amawikhethi amabili asheshayo ibhekene neNgilandi osuku lwesithathu lomdlalo we-Test e-Ashes eBirmingham. Nakuba-ke ngeyikhathi zantambama imvula iphazamise umdlalo, elase-Australia likwazile phela ukusebenzisa leli thuba-ke lakhipha amafolisa ngama-batsman eyimbangi uZach Crowley esaqokelela ama-runs ayi-7. Kwase kuthi uBen Duckett yena waphuma eseqokelele ama-runs ayi-19. Ngesikhathi kumisa umdlalo ihlandla lesibili, iNgilandi ibihamba phambili ngama-runs angama-35, kanti ke ekuqaleni i-Australia ikhishwe yonke emva kokuqoqa ama-runs angu-386. Mbukeli ake siqunga seyitolo kanti masibuya uKholosi uzobexoxisana nesinye isikaqaqaqa esizokhuluma ngezokujima. Awufuni ke mbukeli uphuthelwa ikakhulukazi uma ufuna ukwazi ukuthi isamabhodi yenziwa kanjani. Phela kuthiwa samabhodi is made in winter. Ungalingeke phuselwe.
Enkosi ngokuhlala nathi nisabukele yona Ekhaya Jikelele. Njengokuba ke nisazi ukuba namhlanje kungomvulo lonto ke ithetha uba lixesha lokuzivoca-voca. Sikhuphe kaloku ezanto besikaze siyimpela veki. Ukhona ke uThepiso Khathi oza kusincedisa asibonise into yokubana ungazivoca-voca kanjani. Thepiso, masikwamkele kwakhona Ekhaya Jikelele.
My sister, thank you for having me back once again.
Yeah, ndakubona into yobana uye wablasha xa unokusi esithi isigaqaqaqa ndakubona ubutshona ezantsi. Kwenzeka ntoni uva kamnandi xa kuthiwa you are the man?
No, the thing is that I look like isigaqaqaqa, but then I'm just that guy with a small body, you know, so I guess this is isigaqaqaqa sifutshane.
Awusazenza ihambo ngelo xesha ifly ithine mntaneni iphume yonke ingathi ujime kakhulu than last time ubungekho nje okanye ujimele thina usifuna usibonisa uba ya.
Before I came here, like I started at work because I have clients in Wajimisayo Exeni in the early mornings. So today I decided to actually cycle when I came here. So I think that's why now my legs are a bit more defined.
So xa ugqiba ucyclisha ziyashiyeka izinto zithe funeke nje ndizame ndithi xa ndibuye yeyi kuthiwa kwenzeke ntoni. Masingene kumba wokuzivoca-voca. Kusekuseni umuntu uyavuka, ungacebisa into yokubana lelona xesha li-right lelo xa ugqiba uvuka ngabani kanye ixesha?
What I can always say is that it depends on your time. Maybe let's say what time do you normally go to work. So from now, I normally start my work around 4 a.m. in the mornings. So the best time that you can actually use to exercise in the early mornings, it's 1 hour before you go to work. So if you are used to go to uvuke 4 xn or 5, wake up 1 hour earlier than you normally do so that you can have enough time to prepare and do everything without having to rush in between. And then in that way, eyes will affect our umsebenzi wakho in anyhow.
Sure. Kusebusika ngoku kunzima nokuba uthi uyavuka. So can you imagine if uzavuka an hour before? Inoma mhlambi khona indlela ongatshita ngayo, let's say okanye if useshowereni uqonda ba okay uvuke late ube ubusy usithi uyakwazi uyitshita okanye funeke nje i-hour.
The best way that I normally use to cheat at that time is that if let's say I'm used to sleeping at 10 p.m. So what I would do, I would sleep 1 hour earlier than I would normally do, so that I would have still the same hours that I normally sleep within the hours of the night, and then I will wake up 1 hour earlier than I normally do, and then in that way it's not going to affect my habit in anyhow, but it's going to be something new to try, which is izothatha to adapt into, but it's something to try and put into action only if you are willing to put in the commitment and the discipline throughout everything.
I-commitment ne-discipline. And njengoko uyi-personal trainer ndiyarhalela into yokubana usinabele into yokubana kubantu odla ngokusebenzisana nabo eyona ngxaki ileleyo kubo yintoni? Is it losing weight or gaining weight?
So the biggest challenge that I normally face, it's about umkhaba, like working on the stomach. It's like most of the clients that I get, they would come to me and be like, if you lose a stomach within 2 months, and I'll be like, yo, it's possible, but it's not possible. Because we're going to lose that stomach in 2 months, but it's going to come back because it's going to take a lot of effort to put in to lose, which is harder to even sustain and maintain for the next 2 years to say. You see, so the biggest challenge is people come with me regarding weight loss most of the time, about umkhaba, about how they look and want to tone up and look nice. So mostly that's what I deal with most of my clients, and then I have those ones who run and also do muscle toning.
Ngaphambi kokuba ucebise mhlambe umuntu othi nangoku ubukela unesikhalazo somkhaba, as a personal trainer, do you maybe blame abantu abazawuthi benza ezanantsikana i-tummy tucks, umuntu athi ndifuna la mafutha alapha aze apha? Uyabablame because leyo ayizuthatha i-2 months, izawuthiwa nje qhwi akhutshwa amafutha afake kwindawo. Do you blame them?
No, I don't, because at the end of the day, we all have our preferences in terms of izinto esizifunayo and what we like. So if you feel like this is the right thing for me to do and you want to go do it, go for it, you know. But as I always say, in everything that you do, there's always a negative and a positive. So just focus on the outcomes of what you do and how it's going to affect you and how hard is it going to affect you. So less anxiety, it's the longer route which people don't want to take and don't like, which is you exercise now, you will see results in 6 months, which is in 2 weeks or 1 month, you see. So that's why many people prefer that one, because it's easier. It's still okay. Yeah, it's still okay. Puma nje ukuthi wena what do you prefer and what do you want.
Okay, ngaphambi kokuba usibonise ndiyathanda into okubana ucebise ababukeli bethu, especially abathi bayastrugglisha with izinto zomkhaba, and also ungayishiyanga ngaphandle indaba ye-diet ukuthi as uthi okay ufuna uluza ufuna uthini nansi diet ongayirecommenda.
So kwindaba ze-diet, I don't want to stick to it too hard because it's easy, it's not easy. So the best thing that I can always say is that just be aware of what you eat in terms of food awareness, you know. Learn about food, learn about nutrition, and have knowledge and understanding ngokudya ukuthi kusebenza kanjani. Because a mistake yethu that we tend to do and not realize is that you are eating healthy, yes, but the amount of food that you are eating which is healthy is actually going against the results that you want. For example, ngifuna ukuluza weight, and then when I get home, I'll have my nutritional food and everything, but when you look at the amount of calories that's in the food that I'm eating which is healthy, it's above what I burnt ejimini. So now it's more than what I burnt ejimini, which is ejimini I burnt like 1,000, then manfigently I eat 2.5, which is still healthy food. So be aware of that. It's okay, I burn 1,000, at least I need to eat a 500 calorie intake of the food, which is half of what I burnt. Then it's easy to see results in that way when it comes to food and nutrition. You know?
Usathetha ke nge-results. Nansi Max, abashe umbukeli nawe ke uqiniseke into okubana xa yenza nawe uyenza nami kwelami icala nzawenza. Ndawa kaloku last time. Abashe.
Thank you so much. Okay, so today we're just gonna simply focus on easy, basic exercise workouts that anyone can do at home. Doesn't matter how old you are or who you are. It's just something simple and effective. One thing that I always do, I always take a simple workout and make it effective. And then in that way, it's gonna be easy to give you the results that you want. So for a warm-up, there's 2 exercises that you can try, at least for a minute, you know. You can just do jumping jacks, which is you go in that position. For advance, you can go in this position. So that's gonna be your full jumping jack workout that you can do as part of the warm-up. Now, let's say you're someone on in like this madolo and the back. Now, the simple way that you can do this workout, you just go on your toes and then you just go there. It's still the same workout, but then now it's less accommodative for someone who can't do the jumping. So that's the kind of jumping jack that you can do as part of the warm-up. Now, the second workout that you can try out as part of the warm-up, it's running in one place, which is running in one place combined with high knees. So now, you're running in one place, and then you make sure all the time as you run, you stay on your toes. So all the time you're on your toes as you run, your posture, body facing straight forward, and your arms swinging forward as much as you can or as fast as you can. That's the advanced way that you can actually do the running in one position. The other one that you can try is just butt kicks. So you go into that position, same thing, and then you go as fast as you can. Remember, it's a warm-up, so you want to get your whole body engaging into the workout. So that's the best way you can do the warm-up. So to make it easy and effective, you can do this for a minute, rest 30 seconds, another minute, 30 seconds, another minute, and then 30 seconds, which is 3 times. That's enough to warm your body. Now we're gonna come to the workout. Many people see me with these legs, and I'm doing gym or lifting weights. Honestly, I don't. You see, because I've never been a big fan of weights. And since I'm a runner, I'm not allowed to do weight because they're gonna make me gain muscle. So I'm a big lover of squats and lunges, which is the best exercise you can actually do for yourselves in terms of getting the legs. Now, for a squat position, you go into a stride, you go there, make sure that you squeeze in your glutes all the way. And then from there, you're gonna go low as much as you can. I know for some, this is how far they can go. That's fine. If that's how far you can go, it's okay. Just drop low as much as you can. And for me, this is how low I can go. And then you slightly go up, squeeze your glutes. And then you go all the way. And then you can do maybe 10, 20, 15, 30, depending on your level of fitness. So this one, there isn't really another way that you can do because a squat is accommodative for anyone. But one thing you should be aware of, it's how you position your legs and your body. So you must make sure that your knees are not going over your toes, because in that way it's no longer a squat, but it will pain more on your knees. So just always make sure that your knees stay above, not above your toes, and then you just drop low as much as you can. Now the best way you can advance this workout, you can either do a jumping squat. Same thing, but a different motion of squat. So you go into that position. Another way that you can do for someone who doesn't prefer jumping is just you go into the position and then you can bounce up and down. And then you go up. I call it pulsive squats, and then up. So again, it depends on your level of fitness and how much you want to push yourself. So in this way, I always prefer this one. So you can just do 10 squats, up and down. And then after 10, now you're gonna bounce twice, which is the same thing. 1, 2, up.
Wow.
Which is 1, 2, up. 1, 2, up. So now you are increasing the intensity of the squats.
Hayi so ungenile jonga and eyona nto endichazayo kukuba uyaphefumla. Awukwazi nokube uthi qabqab. Enkosi kakhulu ixesha lutshaba. Hayi ke mbukeli ndiyathemba into yokubana uye wavuseleleka wawe ke walula amathambo omzimba wazivocavoca. Noksi
hayi sabonga kakhulu uThephiso ngaleyo moves la impela hopefully umuntu uzowenza nombukele ekhaya ubewenza mbukeli sesifike kupheleni kohlelo lwesukelo namhlanje ngomsombuluko ekseni kodwa khumbula kusasa ekseni mazithi 6 o'clock yimi nokholosa sobe silapha futhi senza isiqiniseko sokuthi sikulethela zonke indaba kanjalo isimo sezulu njalo nibe nje nosuku olumnandi siyabonga kakhulu ngokusemhlanganyele kanye nathi bye.